आकन्दमन्दनाकैरं यत्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अन्यनातिविरन्दस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्यक्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मामजैव्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्नं नीरजितं पतम्बुजः इदं तं वैजसूर्योय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्यशाश्वतशन्तो व्योमतीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनादकलातीत तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढ तत्त्वमालाविभूषितः बुद्धिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शोषणं भावसिन्धुश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरुपारोरकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। न गुरोराधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोराधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानं परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मानन्द श्रीजगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरुपरमदेवता गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या प्रवीणा त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। गुरुदेवा 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 शरण नमोस्तुते गुरुदेवा शरण नमोस्तुते गुरुदेवा शरण नमोस्तुते गुरुदेवा शरण नमोस्तुते गुरुदेवा विद्यादायक गुरुदेवा विद्यादायक गुरुदेवा विद्यादायक गुरुदेवा विद्यादायक गुरुदेवा शान्तस्वरूप गुरुदेवा शान्तस्वरूप गुरुदेवा शान्तस्वरूप गुरुदेवा शान्तस्वरूप गुरुदेवा प्रेमस्वरूप गुरुदेवा प्रेमस्वरूप गुरुदेवा प्रेमस्वरूप गुरुदेवा प्रेमस्वरूप गुरुदेवा 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 Shri Swami Vishwananda Gurudeva. Jai Shri Swami Vishwananda Gurudeva. Jai Shri Swami Vishwananda Gurudeva. Gurudeva, 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 Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Vidyadayak Gurudeva, Vidyadayak Gurudeva, Vidyadayak Gurudeva, Vidyadayak Gurudeva, Shanta Sarupa Gurudeva, Shanta Sarupa Gurudeva, Shanta Sarupa Gurudeva, Shanta Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, 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 Jai Shri Swami Vishwananda 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 Gurudeva, 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 Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Jai Shri Swami Vishwananda 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 Gurudeva, 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 Oh Gurudeva, 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 Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Sharana Namostute Gurudeva, Vidyadayak Gurudeva, Vidyadayak Gurudeva, Shanta Sarupa Gurudeva, Shanta Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, Prema Sarupa Gurudeva, 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 Jai Shri Swami Vishwananda 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 Gurudeva. Om Mahatara Shushaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Devakare Samudyataya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chinmayaya Namaha, Om Gurumutaye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulochanaya Namaha, Om Samukaya Namaha, Om Charvasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmapujaya Namaha, Om Mandagamanaya Namaha, Om Charumbaradharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mandirasthapakaya Namaha, Om Shivdivavarchakaya Namaha, Om Gayatriyajvane Namaha, Om Arpanasikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayana Mantrapasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramayaya Namaha, Om Madhurkantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtanalopaya Namaha, Om Stota Priyaya Namaha, Om Itabhashine Namaha, Om Bhagmine Namaha, Om Chitrakara Visharadaya Namaha, Om Vratadaraya Namaha, Om Sarave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Sarvalokahitaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha, Om Sudraya Namaha, Om Anukuraya Namaha, Om Niyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsaraya Namaha, Om Prema Murtaye Namaha, Om Shubhikshanaya Namaha, Om Prithivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Architaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Siddhi Pradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahashaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhishitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingachana Prasakaya Namaha, Om Siddhi Saranaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Karpasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishokaya Namaha, Om Satvikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achintraya Namaha, Om Nirakamkaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Chitakrodaya Namaha, Om Vinashadaya Namaha, Om Savashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Shamaya Namaha, Om Satarkarmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasantaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Antarasambhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanitaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Somyaya Namaha, Om Goyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Kabiraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Judittaraya Namaha, Om Kanyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Guratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharan Margadarshakaya Namaha, Om Kutascha Jagatakaya Namaha, Om Aviprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamatra Samathyaya Namaha, Om Kshamakata Bhavavartakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swami Namaha. Hatto Deva Avattuno Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Prithivya Sapta Dhamapi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Tretani Dade Padam Samodamasya Bhagum Sure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Gopa Ada Avyaha Ato Dharmani Daryale Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Paspashe Indrasya Yuja Sakava Tat Vishnu Paramam Padagum Sada Pashyanti Suryaha Dhiri Vachakshuratata Tat Vipraso Vipanyavo Chakruvakum Sasamindate Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam. Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tano Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Premataraya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tano Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Akratunda Mahakaya Suryakuti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Gaitavare Narayana Achyuta Trivikrama Chatrapane Dayadi Sachara Shridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhata Shri Rukminisha Bhavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopisha Surupa Purari Vandya Shri Dvarakashaya Vaikuntha Pate Bhuvaneka Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhata Nena Kritika Mararupa Varaha Murte Devi Kramaya Guvane Muru Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yarunandana Kaki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhata Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parakamesha Damodara Rakshara Nanda Kadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Sampratarina Bando Gopi Jana Priyare Tava Suprabhata Shri Raksi Sai Bhujagari Patal Pasahe Sadbhakta Rutsarana Shai Ramanga Shahi Shri Gopa Vama Murutalpa Sudari Shahi Gopa Valavare Tava Suprabhata Shri Kasya Bhakta Shukanarada Gautamadi Brahma Shri Sangamani Sangava Bharateshu Tishtanti Devya Bhavadarshana Bhagya Hirtahu Gopala Shekarare Tava Suprabhata Vakara Chari Tulasidala Maridare Mayani Anjali Pute Samutaharanti Tishtanti Vatpavaratala Tale Manentraha Radha Manohara Hare Tava Suprabhata Eta Prayamata Sigotamakana Goyaha Gayanti Satguna Ganovara Rasavagaha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kadamisheshaha Shri Nararari Ruchaya Tava Suprabhata Govardhanorarana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Chanarita Suveshava Pariporta Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Rivya Reha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhata Shri Vasa Shrina Sharanakata Parijata Bhattaji Banjana Krupa Kararina Bando Sriyanta Gayati Janapriya Rivya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhata Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dharata Meya Padmalaya Sevina Padma Nivasa Shori Padmotavati Sura Sevina Para Padma Padmarinata Haraye Tava Suprabhata Virtata Devi Charanaya Mahendravandya Ganga Padapaharatinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Sida Chandana Lipna Deha Govindayana Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayangarina Ravishona Supushpahara Nilamburara Susarira Ramavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vashi Janavasya Satka Sunati Vadra Shri Mitra Vitra Divasakra Bhubhuti Kadyahe Tishtanti Tvagya Vamameta Vasevanadam Gopi Manapriyare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Munayona Nishamvarante Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Suprabhatam Gilibatam Siyanisha Bodhikutam Mahapapal Shri Krishna Naitukam Ishvara Paramakrishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadirajir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Sammashutat Paviksha Lakshavritesha Surabhira Vipalayanta Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrava Sevyamana Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yenam Kvanantam Aravinda Danaya Taksham Bhargavatassamasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Aloga Chandra Kala Sattva Namarya Vanshi Ratnagadam Pranaya Keli Tada Vilasam Shyamam Krivangalaritam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vriddhimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadujvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutam Anadi Ananda Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayavanam Cha Vedeshu Dullabham Adullabham Atmagakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Antastu Koti Shatapatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratati Manaso Munipunkavanam Saupyasti Yat Prapalasimya Achintya Tatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Sovichayatam Jagananda Koti Yoshanti Ranti Jagananda Jayaganantaha Andantarasta Paramanu Jayantrarasta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yadbhava Bhavita Diyo Manujasthateva Sampragya Rupa Mahimāsanayana Bhushaha Sukteya Eva Nigama Pradidaistu Vansi Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratidaridavis Tavira Eva Nijarupataya Kalavidhi Goloka Eva Nivasate Kilama Buddho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Premanjana Charuta Bhakti Vilojanena Santa Sadeva Hidayeshu Vilokayanti Yashyama Sundaram Achintya Guna Swarupa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramadi Murti Shukalani Amena Tisha Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramahamsa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Prabha Prabhavado Jagadanda Koti Koti Shvashesha Vasudari Vipoti Vina Tad Brahmanishkalamanantam Ashesha Bhuta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Maya Yasya Jagadanta Shatanya Sute Trigunyata Vishaya Veda Vitaya Mana Sattva Valambi Parasattva Vishuddha Sattva Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasatmadaya Manashu Yakranina Pratipalam Smaratam Apetya Vilayatena Bhuvanani Jayana Jatra Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Golokanani Nijadangi Jale Chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhavani Jayami Itaschayena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shishti Shishti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Jayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vipati Durga Ishana Rupamapi Yasya Shashesha Tesa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shriram Yadavati Vitara Vishesha Yoga Sanchayatena Itata Prakagasti Keto Yasham Bhutamapi Tata Samupaitikaya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chipachireva Nidashantaramaya Petya Chipayateva Vitayetu Samana Dharma Yastatveteva Isha Vishnu Daya Vipati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yakaranama Bhajate Bhajati Smayoga Nidramananta Jagananda Saroma Kupa Adara Shakti Mabalambya Parasamurti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadanda Vishnu Mahasaya Yasya Kala Vishesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pasvam Yatasma Shakaleshu Visheshu Desha Sriyam Kiyat Prakadayat Pita Pavatra Ramaya Esha Jagadanda Vidana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami bhajami. Yatrodha kama sahaja pranayani pitsi. Vasarya moha guru gaurava sevya pavahe. Sanchintya tasya sahichintano purite. Govindamani purushantamaham bhajami. Govindamani purushantamaham bhajami. Ishvara Paramam Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiraja Govinda Sarvakarana Karana Govindamani purushantamaham bhajami. Govindamani purushantamaham bhajami.
Om. Is it on? You hear? Om. Agnanam timidandasya gyanam jana shalakaya chakshuru militam yena tasme shri gurave namaha. Good morning, Jai Gurudev. This morning's Srimad Bhagavatam verse is from Canto 7, Chapter 9, Verse 8. Shri Prahalada Vacha Brahmadaya Surya Gana Mana Yuta Siddhaha Sattve Kanta Gatayo Vasam Pravahahi Narahitum Purugunir Adu Api Pipruhu Kim Tushtam Arati Same Hari Ugrajahate. And before I get into the meaning of this verse, I want to share a different story. So I'm pretty much going through the murals in the temple here. So today we're doing mural number 91, which is the one that's over the audio booth, in honor of Navaratri. So it's the Mahishasura Mardini, which is the Devi that kills the demon Mahashura, who was a terrible shape-shifting demon king. And like all demons, he wanted to be immortal. And so he did his penance and he got a boon, so he could not be killed by any man. And in his arrogance, he didn't think to ask for a boon not to be killed by a woman. So there was this great battle, and the gods and the demigods were not doing so well in the battle, so they combined all of their Shaktis together and all of their weapons, and they created Durga Ma. And you're hearing about this every night in Navaratri, so I'm not going to go into great detail about that story. But after many days of battle, she eventually wins. And Mahasura represents the great ego of man. It's that pride that makes us think we know who we are and that we're greater than everyone else. This is a common theme that Guruji speaks about often. And we're so attached to our arrogance, and we think we're more special than everyone else. So the Divine Mother in this scene and in this Leela is showing us that the only way through is through humility. And it's the only way that we can attain the divine is through humility. So now I'm going to give you the context of the verse that I just read. So this comes from the Leela of Narsinghadev, and it's just after he has Hiranyakashipu, Narsinghadev has killed Hiranyakashipu. And Brahma, everybody has tried to appease the Lord, and he is not appeasable. He is super angry. And so Brahma is going to small Prahlad, who's a child of 4 or 5 years old. And he's saying, look, the Lord came to save you. You go appease him. And this little boy was so full of love for his Lord and so grateful that the Lord appeared for him, he instantly went over to Narsinghadev, and he bowed down before him. And when he bowed down before him, Narsinghadev saw him at his feet and was ecstatic with affection. And he raised Prahlad up, and he put his hand on his head. And when he put his hand on his head, he was filled with love and devotion, and his eyes were filled with tears. And he was able to completely capture the Lord's heart with his humility. And he found the Lord in the core of his heart. So here's the verse, the meaning of the verse. Excuse me. Prahlad Maharaja prayed, "How is it possible for me, who have been born in a family of asuras, to offer suitable prayers to satisfy the Supreme Lord? Even now, all the demigods headed by Lord Brahma and all the saintly persons could not satisfy the Lord by streams of excellent words. Although such persons are very qualified in being in the mode of goodness, then what is to be said of me? I am not at all qualified." So this is really beautiful. He is the son of the demon king. He's been raised in a demon family. He was going to demon school, and yet he was able to hold on to his love for the Lord. Yet he did not feel himself qualified to be able to offer praises to the Lord because of his background. And we all are born in demon families in some level or another because we are in the world and we have lost our way because we are disconnected from the Lord. And it is only by the grace of the Guru that we can find our way through. I was raised in America, and as you all know, one of the greatest values in America is pride. So it's been a long journey for me to overcome that pride. It's still a work in progress. But after a lifetime of programming by our parents, the media, everything about our American culture is about pride, pride. Take pride in what you do. Take pride in who you are. Take pride in what you can achieve. It's very difficult to surrender and be humble. So this has been my journey by the grace of Guruji, Paramahamsa Vishwananda. And through him, he has given me the knowledge about what it means to look at something even greater than what I can be and what I can accomplish. And he has shown me that there is a different path in the world. And by that grace, I can travel that path. But it is unfamiliar territory to me. I can tell you that for sure, because I never had any of this training and any of this background, and perhaps you didn't either. So how do we know how to surrender to the Lord? How can we in our hearts say that there is something greater than ourselves? But only through the grace of the Guru can we begin to see that, and we can begin to develop some humility. And that's what Navaratri is about. These 9 nights of the Divine Mother, where we celebrate Durga Ma in her 9 different aspects, is each one of them is the embodiment of a different quality that we need in order to overcome the obstacles and the demons in our lives. So we are on this path, and we are traveling that during these days. And each night we have an opportunity to just get another piece of the puzzle and to follow this path. And I have been here since 2015, so a long time. But I feel like I'm just beginning to understand the value of these rituals that we do every night, and really beginning to appreciate the wisdom that is being taught in the stories that are being shared. Every night, Swami Kuru has a beautiful story that he's sharing about Devi and how Devi is fighting Mahishasura. So tune your ears a little differently to listen to what is in it, those stories for me, and how can I overcome these demons in my own life so that I can achieve the ultimate, which is not about name, fame, and glory. It's not about amassing money and diplomas and things. It's about attaining the lotus feet of the Lord. So when we understand that, we understand that the Lord is greater than anything we can comprehend. And that just blows the mind so much. It's like, how can I possibly wrap my brain around that concept that there is something that is everything? And yet, that's where humility comes in. Because if we can accept that we are a speck of dust on a speck of dust on a speck of dust, then we can appreciate that there is something so much grander than ourselves. Several years ago, Guruji was giving a darshan, and he was in a really intense mode. And he looked scary to me. And it was time for the residents to come up for darshan. And he just had this super intense look. And it was back in the days when he was putting his hand on her head. And I'm in line and I'm watching him. And he just is like staring through people with his intense Narasimhadev eyes. And his hands were sitting on the top of people's heads. And I was looking at his fingers. And for me, I saw claws. And I was like, oh, my. But as the closer I got to him, the more I was appreciating, he's on my side. I don't have to be afraid. And it's just like what happened with Prahalad, that the Lord put his hand on Prahlad's head and was saying, I've got you. I'm protecting you. I'm here for you. And this is what Guruji does. Even though he no longer gives darshan, when he's touching our heads, he is touching our heads. We just can't see it. Maybe we can't feel it. But we are coming to him in humility, and we are saying to him, Gurudev, Lord, please protect me. Show me the way. Show me how to do this. And then we have to make our effort. So first we do our sadhana. First we have to be humble. Next we do our sadhana. And we make our effort. That was Brahmacharini Day last night. So we're making our effort. And we have to be willing to accept help. This is another thing that's difficult for us Americans. We think we can do it all ourselves. And so this is another layer of the journey. And what's really beautiful is on my path, since I have come to Guruji and Bhakti Marga, in the beginning it was very easy. It was a honeymoon, everything was lovely. You know that phase, right? It's nice. But it doesn't last forever. And it starts to shift as soon as you start to realize that there is something greater than you. And when you realize that there's something greater than you, and you begin to shift your focus away from, oh, I get to sit in the front. Ooh, Guruji looked at me. Guruji gave me a ring. Guruji did this for me. And it starts to shift away from what can you get to what can you give. And the thing that Guruji and the Lord wants, the only thing that he wants, is our love. And that's really difficult to wrap our heads around as well. But when we see everything he does for us, and he see what we can gain, and what we can, he's given us a glimpse of what's possible. He's shown us a little bit of that divinity that tells us that there's so much more. And when we say yes to that, the more we say yes to that, the more we can say, I surrender. I give you this pride, this ego, this massive idea that says I'm better than everyone else, including you. And Guruji, in his talk on Shailaputra Day, the first day of Navaratri, he said, pray to Bhagavati to kill your ego. Now, this is a scary thing because we're so identified with that ego. But the longer you're on the path, the more you realize that this is the task. This is what we do. We have to just pray for help to kill that ego, because I can guarantee you your ego does not want to be killed. So it's not going to voluntarily sit down and say, "Take me, Lord, I'm yours." So we have to pray for Ma's help. We have to pray for Guruji's help. And he said, let your mind be focused on Bhagavan. Be absorbed in his remembrance. He said, this is the most important thing. So even though we're praying to Ma these days, why are we praying to Ma? It's not that she's the ultimate. No. She sits on his feet. She is in his chest. She is never apart from the Lord. She has him. And this is what we want. So we pray to her to give us him. And that's why we're praying to her. That's why we are doing all of these prayers, all of these 9 nights. That's why we come to temple every day. That's why we do our abhishek every day. That's why we do our pujas. That's why we sing these praises to the Lord. All we're doing is saying, please help me get you. That's why we're here. And Guruji says that she is Mother Nature herself. And what is she longing for? Him. She is his eternal servant. And so let her inspire you. Let her carry you. Let her protect you. You get to be behind her when she's doing battle with the demon of our ego. You don't have to be in front. You don't have to be stabbed by her. You get to be behind her. Just like Prahlad was behind Narsinghadev as he was killing Hiranyakashipu. And that is the beauty of this path, that we are never alone, that we are always protected by the Lord. And all we have to do is hold on to his feet. And since we don't know the Lord yet, we have Guruji, and all we need to do is hold on to his feet and remember that he is the one who's doing the battles for us. Thankfully. Just thank God every day for that. And pray to her, pray to Guruji, that they kill this great ego. The one that makes us lazy, the one that makes us want to run away, and the one that makes us become weak. Pray that we can surrender to Sriman Narayana, and that bhakti can awake in our hearts and consume us completely. So enjoy these 7 nights of Navaratri, and just remember that each night you're getting a story, and it's not a bedtime story. It's profound wisdom about how to attain the Lord. So listen with new ears. Open your eyes. See Ma with a new eyes. And see Guruji for what he is handing us on a golden platter. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada lada daine. Pralada lada daine. Pralada lada daine. Pralada lada daine. Hiranyakashipur vakshaha. Hiranyakashipur vakshaha. Hiranyakashipur vakshaha. Hiranyakashipur vakshaha. Shila tankana kalaye. Shila tankana kalaye. Shila tankana Parato Narasimho Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho Yatto Yatto Yamitato Narasimho Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakamat Bhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Danubringam Keshavadripa Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamala Hare Nakamat Bhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Danubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Shri Giridhari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Giridhari Nanda Lala Mero He, Govinda Bolo Hari Gopala Bolo, Shri Radha Hari Gopala Bolo, Govinda Bolo Hari Gopala Bolo, Govinda Bolo Hari Gopala Bolo, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda 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 Bolo, Govinda Mero He, Gopala Mero He, 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 Shri Bhakti Bihari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Bhakti Bihari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Vishwananda Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Vishwananda Nanda Lala Mero He, Govinda Mero He, Gopala 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 Mero He, Govinda Bolo Hari Gopala Bolo, 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 Bhakti Bihari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Bhakti Bihari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Giridhari 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 Nanda Lala Mero He, Radha 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 Varsare Vari Radha Gori Gori Radha Radha Gori Gori Radha Gori Gori Radha Shabhana Kishore Radha Ek Gopi Bholi Radha Ek Bhana Bholi Radha Ek Gari Bholi Radha Prince Bholi Radha Vasse Bholi Radha Sakse Sundare Radha Sane Vari Radha Shabhana Duvari Radha 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 Oh Govinda Bolo Hari Gopala Bolo, 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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Bolo, Shri Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Bolo, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Bolo, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Bolo, Govinda Mero He, Gopala Mero He, 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 Shri Bhakti Bihari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Bhakti Bihari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Giridhari Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Giridhari Nanda Lala Mero He, Oh Shri Vishwananda Nanda Lala Mero He, Oh Shri Vishwananda Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Gurudeva Nanda Lala Mero He, Shri Gurudeva Nanda Lala Mero He, Govinda Mero He, Gopala Mero He, Govinda Mero He, Gopala Mero He, Radha 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 Varsane Vari Radha Gori Gori Radha Shabhana Kishore Radha Gopi Bholi Radha Vare Bholi Radha Abhaya Bholi Radha Prem Se Bholi Radha Vasse Bholi Radha Sakse Sundare Radha Varsane Vari Radha Shabhana Duvari Radha 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 Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Radhe Shyam Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam, Radhe 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 Shyam. Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev. Radhe 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 Shyam, 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 Radhe 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 Shyam. Gurudev, Gurudev, Sri Vishwananda Gurudev. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatindraya Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatindraya Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangala Me, Prapati Dharme Karataya, Mangala Mangala Me, Prapati Dharme Karataya, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Saligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala Mangala Me, Saligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala Mangala Me, Tridandatharine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangala Me, Tridandatharine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramge Sakin Kirirataya, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramge Sakin Kirirataya, Mangala Mangala Me, Mananataya Tharinatharaya, Mangala Mangala Me, Mananataya Tharinatharaya, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangala Me, Mangala Mangala Me. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakta Janon ke Saath Tada Sajanon ke Saath Janam Dur Kare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Jo Hidayale Para Pave, Loka Vinasa माता पिता तुम मेरे, शरण ग्रह में किसकी, स्वामी शरण ग्रह में किसकी, तुम बिना और न दूजा, तुम बिना और न दूजा, आशा करूं मैं किसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम गुरु ज्ञान परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, परब्रह्म परमेश्वर, परब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता, मेरी सेवा तुम स्वामी, मेरी सेवा तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो भरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम का गोचर, सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति, ईश्वरी निगम दयामय, ईश्वरी निगम कृपामय, तुमको मैं तुमची। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, दीन बांध दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे, करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ, करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ, शरण पड़े तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तन मन तन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लगे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, पांच जनों के संगत, दास जनों के संगत, जन्म दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, मन चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, मन चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, चाकर रखो, चाकर रखो, चाकर रखो जी, चाकर रखो, चाकर रखो, चाकर रखो जी, हरे चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, श्याम मने चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गोविंद मने चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो जी, गिरधारी बाबा चाकर रखो। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्यां द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति, श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्री भूतभृतेश्वर नरसिंह भगवान की, श्री राधा कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की, श्री गिरधारी लाल की, राधा ठाकुरानी की, जगदम्बे मात की। Shri Manujacharya ki Prem se bolo Satgurudeva Shri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki Om Kim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijan Vallabhaya Paraya Paramatrishaya Parakarma Mantraya Tatanta Oshata Shastranya Samaraya Samaraya Prityor Muchaya Muchaya Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshana Titi Jvala Prita Sarvesh Vana Humpat Parashmahi Parabrahmane Paramjyotishe Swaha Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Jai Jai Shri